Hi, it's Mild Red Songbird, the Michelle Bird song in New York City. I did a video recently, Eckhart Tolle Stumped. And in it, part 2 of it, I talked about the secrets of the saints and gods. And I want to tell you who they are, because I gave the secrets, but I didn't name their sainthoodness, so to speak. The first one, Jesus Christ, the Buddha, Govinda Singh Dhillon, also was Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus, Charan Singh, the same person, Govinda Singh Dhillon. And then I talked about Robin Michelle Birdsong, who was Saint Francis of Assisi, and the Guru lost in Radhaswami history. Robin Michelle Birdsong is the biological daughter of Stevie Wonder, which I just found out recently because she's my daughter too. And I talk about that, or I will be talking about that in a video more about Eckhart Tolle. I will explain how it happened that she's his daughter, his only biological daughter. Now, St. Patrick, Vincent van Gogh, is Melanie L. Spear. She's also my daughter. I talked about her suicide. Michael John Spear, who I talked about, had been a Nazi and had been an executioner at the French Revolution. He was St. Anthony, and he was a great master, Sarwan Singh Ji. The Michelle Birdsong was the saint, Tulsi Sahib, and Guru Nanak. This is Robin Birdsong when she was a young girl. She's wearing a Prep for Prep t-shirt. Prep for Prep is an exclusive program for gifted minority students. And she, after extensive testing, including IQ testing, was able to enter the program, and she graduated from the program. And then they placed her in a private school, Grace Church School, a very exclusive school on the Lower East Side. This is our family friend, Rochelle Llewellyn, who was a Lone Ranger. Okay, back to the saints mentioned on the secrets of the singing saints and gods mentioned on the Eckhart Tolle Stumped video at the Mild Red Songbird Birdsong YouTube channel. I talked about the Son, God, the Most High, how he had impregnated me, his daughter, and I'm carrying the baby to be delivered November 4th. Sing Birdsong was talked about as King Saul, who had fell on his sword after 3 of his sons died in battle rather than be captured. He fell on his sword, and he was Saint Sardar Bahadur Jagat Singh Ji. Okay, so like I said, the secrets are revealed on the Eckhart Tolle Stumped Part 2 video. Okay, what else I want to talk about? I want to be sure that I said everything there was to say about what is the purpose of mental illness. Our consciousness expresses in billions of forms, rightly noted Eckhart Tolle. Now, but he doesn't know any more about the purpose of mental illness, so I'm going to tell him. The purpose of mental illness is relief. It's a coping skill, an escape mechanism. Tolle doesn't know what is to be learned from mental illness. I learned I didn't want to live my life mentally ill. Fortunately, God, Jesus Christ, Charan Singh, now Govinda Singh, guided me to a cure for madness, for mental illness. He said mental illness, whatever you call it, is an imbalance. So we developed Talk and Share. I worked with Robin for, let me find a more up-to-date picture of Robin. I worked with her for 25 years on Talk and Share. There she is with her father, Stevie Wonder. See how they look alike? Look at that same nose and same mouth. They've known each other all her life. She called them Uncle Steve. And this is Uncle Steve with Sing Birdsong, her brother. Notice they don't look alike. He looks like his father, Edwin Birdsong. Okay. So I jotted down so I can be organized for you. Let's see, what else did I write? Oh, I just told you everything. So then they leave the frequency when they become overwhelmed. They leave the frequency of this reality and go to a lower frequency, that of demons, and where they feel disconnected from themselves. Sometimes they're utterly unconscious of who they are. Okay, so that's the story of that. I think I will end this video now, and I'll start the one about Eckhart Tolle. Or maybe I'll do it now. I see I have it right here. Let's see. Okay, that's not it. It's over here. There it is. I'm working on a lot of different projects at once. I'm bombarded with knowledge. Eve's take on Eckhart Tolle, her husband in a past life, now a great spiritual teacher. Yes, he is. And he's her guardian angel. And these are notes I took from his video. Zen is a cessation of thinking, he said. Seeking is a mind structure, he said. Come into the present moment. And otherwise you're never satisfied. You have to be your own authority and try it out for yourself. Now the name of this video that I'm commenting about of Eckhart Tolle is accepting the present moment, not the life situation. And then I decoded his name, Eckhart Tolle. Echo, heart, told me. Okay, the echo of my heart told me, which is intuition. Into wish one. One wish in which was two. A god and me, a goddess, a king and a queen. So the God is Jesus Christ, Gorinda Singh, and me is Mary Magdalene, his wife, Eve. And the king of the cosmos is Gorinda Singh, Jesus Christ, and the queen of the universe is his wife. And she's a daughter of the sun, just as he's a son of the sun, God. Telling yourself the mental stories, yeah, that's how we get the structure. What did he call it? The life situation is when we tell ourselves the mental stories about ourselves. And then I say, my authority figure is my Father, the Son, God, Babaji, Jesus Christ, Archangel Gabriel, Gorinda Singh, and him. Gorinda Singh Dillon is the son, the S-O-N of the S-U-N, son, there. Therefore, he is my authority figure on earth. Eve to Gurinder Singh Dillon. Is that all right, Babaji? That's what she calls Gurinder Singh. Gurinder Singh Dillon. That's exactly as it should be, as it was meant to be, Eve. V.E. Venus, the Michelle. Peace comes with understanding, with acceptance. The saying is true. What you resist persists. So it's all about acceptance. When you let go of resistance, I think this is Eckhart Tolle talking now. When you let go of resistance, when you let go of, I need this to happen in order to be happy. I don't want what is. I want something else. To be okay with what is, with the simplicity of this moment, is the beginning of true change. It does not mean that the form of this moment persists. When you accept the form, pleasant form of this moment, if there is something more pleasant and better for the unfoldment of this life form, then it will come about, either through action that you take or through something that happens to change the situation, or both, cooperating together. Note from me, but the basis of true change is no, this is still Eckhart. The basis of true change is freedom from negativity. Okay, now I talk. Not the nativity, but humility is in activity. And that's what acceptance. Okay? Angel, I decoded the word acceptance to get a current feel of what's going on. Angel, CC, carbon copies, Eve, present true angels. Angel Gabriel and Angel Michelle in North Carolina, blessed event. The Presence of Love in Marriage is a song by Frank Sinatra, now Michael Bublé, who is a projection of Jesus Christ. Marriage and love. Marriage, then love. My baby, Aria. God, Eve, God and Eve energy. That's what I said. The Son, God, impregnated me. This is Gurinder Singh's baby. They're talking about Aria. And also the Son, God, and Eve's energy joined together to create a baby, Giancarlo Arturo. He whipped out his mighty supreme beam and plunged it between my legs, and you know what else happens when you make a baby. And that happened. And the babies, I have 2 babies in me, ready to be born according to Gurinder Singh, November 4th. Okay, now, let's see what Eckhart Tolle says. Then you see what this moment requires, talking about the present moment. What is required?